There was a time when the weight of debt felt like a physical burden. $50,000. It loomed over every decision, every dream. But what if I told you that turning that mountain of debt into a stepping stone to financial freedom is absolutely possible? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm getting really personal. I'm going to share my journey of paying off $50,000 in debt, and more importantly, how I transitioned from being financially stressed to genuinely financially free. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a real story with real strategies that I hope can inspire and guide you. Let's dive in. Segment 1, the rock bottom moment, acknowledging the problem. Let's rewind a few years. My debt wasn't from extravagant spending, not entirely. It was a mix: student loans, a car loan that felt too big, and a couple of credit cards that slowly crept up. I was good at just making the minimum payments, telling myself I was managing, but the truth was I wasn't managing. I was drowning. I remember the exact moment I hit rock bottom. I checked my bank account, and after all the bills and minimum payments, there was barely anything left. And then I looked at my total debt, over $50,000. A cold dread washed over me. I realized I wasn't just broke, I was stuck. That's when I knew something had to change. Segment 2, Phase 1, the debt attack plan. Okay, so once I accepted the gravity of the situation, I got serious. My first step was creating a concrete debt attack plan. Strategy 1, get crystal clear on my numbers. I listed every single debt: credit cards, student loans, car loan. I noted the balance, the interest rate, and the minimum payment. This was painful, but essential. You can't fight an enemy you can't see. Strategy 2, choose a payoff method. I decided to use the Debt Snowball method. For me, the psychological wins of seeing small debts disappear were more motivating than mathematically saving a bit more with the Avalanche method. I needed those quick wins to keep me going. Strategy 3, slash expenses ruthlessly. This was tough but non-negotiable. I went through every single expense line by line. Cable? Gone. Eating out? Barely ever. Subscriptions? Canceled. I tracked every dollar. If it wasn't essential, it was cut. My budget became incredibly lean. I started packing my lunch, making coffee at home, and finding free entertainment. Strategy 4, boost my income. Cutting expenses only goes so far. To accelerate my payoff, I needed more income. I started side hustles, freelance writing, selling things I no longer needed online, even dog walking on weekends. Every extra dollar went straight to debt. I worked early mornings, late nights, and weekends. It wasn't glamorous, but it worked. This phase was intense. There were moments of doubt, moments of wanting to give up, but every time I made an extra payment, every time I saw a debt disappear, it fueled me. Segment 3, Phase 2, transition to financial freedom after debt. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the last debt was paid off. That feeling, it was incredible. But paying off debt is just the first step. True financial freedom is about building security and opportunity. Strategy 1, build an emergency fund. My first priority after debt was to build a robust emergency fund. I aimed for 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses in a separate, easily accessible savings account. This is your financial safety net, protecting you from future debt if unexpected things happen. Strategy 2, start investing consistently. With the emergency fund in place, I immediately redirected all the money I used to put towards debt into investing. I started with simple index funds and ETFs. The key here is consistency and starting early, even with small amounts. Let compound interest do its magic. Strategy 3, set new financial goals. Financial freedom isn't a static destination. It's an ongoing journey. I started setting new, exciting goals, saving for a down payment on a house, contributing aggressively to retirement, saving for travel, and exploring passive income streams. This kept me motivated and focused. Strategy 4, continue learning and adapting. The world of personal finance is always changing. I continue to educate myself, read books, listen to podcasts, and stay updated. The more I learn, the better I can manage my money and grow my wealth. Conclusion: paying off $50,000 in debt was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it was also the most rewarding. It taught me discipline, resilience, and the true value of financial literacy. It completely transformed my life. If you're currently in debt, please know that you are not alone, and it is possible to get out. Start small, be consistent, and don't give up. The freedom on the other side is absolutely worth it. What's your biggest takeaway from my story? Or what's one step you're going to take this week towards your financial freedom? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep pushing towards your goals.